If you want to become successful in this life, then you will have to learn the formula about how to establish yourself for success, right? And in this video, I'm gonna share with you 5 ingredients of the formula that will help you to establish yourself for success and dominate the game of life, right? Now, the first tip that I have to share with you, the first ingredient that will help you to establish yourself for a massive success is to set your own rules and boundaries. Now, what is this and why you need to set your own rules and boundaries? Because when you go out there and start interacting in the world with other people, right? You may like start your own business or whatever, and people will have certain expectations from you. They will have certain ideas and visions about how things should go, how they shouldn't go, right? And your own vision about your own business, about your own thing that you're doing may be different than what people expect from you, right? And you will have to set your own rules and boundaries about how your own game will be happening so people can adjust to your own game, right? To your game. If they want to participate in your game, then they will have to respect your rules, right? And you also have to be flexible, right? Because you have to understand that this universe that we live in, you're not alone in this universe, right? In this world. And other people will also have their own rules and boundaries, right? And many times you will have to have like flexible rules and boundaries so you can navigate well through the space between other people's rules and boundaries, right? But it is important to also have your own red lines, right? You can't step over this red line. And many times, if you let people do whatever they want, if you play by other people's rules, then you will understand that people will just drag you around. Now do this and now do that. They're going to change their mind. They're going to like expect and ask you to do crazy things, like because they will know that you will abide by any rules that they set for you, right? But if you can set your own rules and boundaries, now they're like, okay, so this man has a certain vision about life. This man has certain rules about his own game, right? And if I want to fuse my game with his, then I will have to adjust my own rules and boundaries. And hopefully he will also be willing to adjust according to me as well, right? And when you do this, now you are setting yourself up for a massive success because people will respect you, right? If you say like, no, this is something that is not negotiable for me. Like, I don't accept this kind of things. I don't accept this kind of behavior, right? You may be like starting a business, right? And everybody's looking for a discount, right? And you're like not giving any discounts, right? And if it's your rule to give no discount, then you stick by that rule, right? And people will respect you and they'll be like, of course he's not giving discounts. Imagine like if he would give everyone a discount, right? What is he working for? Or maybe you want to have like discounts for certain people who are close to you. Whatever your rules are, if you have set rules, some people will label you arrogant. Some people will talk that you're like this and that you're like that. But the successful ones will respect you because they'll be like, okay, so this man, this woman have their own rules and they want to play by those rules. Whoever abides by the rules, whoever respects the rules, whoever is not stepping over their red lines and boundaries is welcome in their life, is welcome in their game, is welcome in their world, in their universe, right? And whoever does not want to adjust their own rules and boundaries, whoever do not want to change their mind and change their ways of operating, and someone who wants to come into your store and overrule your rules, someone who wants to come inside your store and act according by their rules, right? They're not welcome because imagine like if you let that happen, people will go like one step further and one step further until you lose all power and authority, right? They will get inside your store and you have a no smoking rule, right? But they will light up a cigarette and you will be like, it's fine, just once, right? 3 months down the line, they will be taking products out of your store and not even paying for them, right? Because you let one rule to be broken. You were not strict with your rules, and now people started breaking more and more rules, and now you will find yourself in a situation where people will no longer respect you. So if you want to establish yourself for massive success, set certain rules and boundaries and be willing to change them, to adjust them according to yourself, to other people, but also don't go to don't sacrifice too much of yourself just so you please other people, right? Be willing to adjust them to some degree so they can fit other people, and then other people will also adjust their own rules and boundaries to some degree, and now we're both happy, right? We're all happy because we have a win-win situation. Because if you sacrifice too much of your own space just so you can allow people to feel comfortable around you, right? Now you are in a fucked up position and people will start taking more and more of your space, and now you're left with no space at all, right? So set your own rules and boundaries and you will set yourself up for a massive success. People will respect you. Some people will talk trash about you, but those are not even important. People will be like, wow, look at this man, like he has like these ways of operating, and now I can't change it, right? Even if I want. If I don't want to play by his rules, then I'm not even welcoming his game, right? And I want to be part of his game. I'm gonna have to say like, okay, we're gonna do it this way, right? But would you be willing to change this because I don't really feel comfortable doing it this way? And they'll be like, yeah, of course. Out of respect towards you, they will also adjust their own boundaries, right? And the second tip that I have to share with you is to become irreplaceable. Now, what is this? Every single one of us has like a unique thing inside of them. And this may seem like really crazy for many people because wherever you turn around, wherever you look, people look alike each other. They do the same things, they talk the same things. But think about this. This universe is so wide and huge that every single person has their own fingerprint, right? There is not a single person on this planet that has identical fingerprints with anyone else, right? Every single one of us has their own fingerprint, right? And it is the same with your character and behavior. We all have our special essence, like that is different and unique than others, right? And when you can tap into your true essence, into your true core of who you are, then you become truly irreplaceable. You can offer some things to the world that no one else has. You are the only one. That is your fingerprint, right? And when you become irreplaceable, you become the rarest type of gem, right? You become like a diamond, right? You become like so rare that your value is like priceless. Like you become priceless, you become irreplaceable, and there is no one that can fit your place. There is no one that can replace you. The word irreplaceable. There is no one that can stand in your place, right? You are the only one who can truly stand in that place, play that role, and fulfill that mission, fulfill that purpose, and fit into that position, right? No one else can be you. And that is how you set yourself up for a massive success, right? You are the only one who can play your role, right? No one else can replace you. And you can achieve this by trying and testing out different things until you find what is truly written on your soul, right? Because many times in life we follow the crowd. We follow like what everybody else is doing. We want to be part of the crowd. We believe that what every single person out there on the planet is doing is the right thing to do, right? And we are unaware that we are entering some programs that are designed to shape us in a certain way, right? And now we become a byproduct of that program that shaped us, right? And now our entire behavior, our entire expression is based on that specific program that we have been through. And we are not the only ones that have been through that specific program, right? And now we become like someone else. And that someone else is not only one person, right? We become like a bunch of other people. But if we stop for a moment and try to look inside of us and ask ourselves, like, who truly am I, right? And try to connect to our higher self. If you can see inside yourself and discover what is handwritten on your soul, then you can become irreplaceable. You can allow that part of you to shine through the to shine through you, right? And now you become someone that cannot be found anywhere else. You and only you are this person, right? There is no one else like you. No one can fit the space that it is shaped for you in someone's life, in someone's heart, in someone's business, in someone's world, right? You have like a special place in their world, and no one else they can try to fit any other piece of the puzzle. No one else can fit in that place. You are that space is designed for you solely, and only you can fit into that place. So you become irreplaceable, and you are established for a massive success. You have nothing to be worried about, right? No one can fit your place. It is guaranteed for you. Like, God is saving that place for you. Now, the third tip that I have to share with you that will help you to establish yourself for a massive success is to put yourself in the right environment. Now, there is this story about a child who goes there and asks their dad and their mom, like, what is the worth? What is my worth? Like, how valuable am I? And their father gives them this precious stone, and he says, like, go and ask people out on the street, how precious is this stone? And he goes into the grocery store, and the man says, like, I don't know, like, I'll give you like $20 for it. And the kid looks at the stone. He's like, no, I'm gonna keep it. He goes to the next shop, like, and that's like some clothing store, who knows? And the people there see it and they're like, oh, this looks really nice. I'm gonna give you like $100 for it. And the kid is hesitant, but he's like, no, I'm gonna keep it, like. And he goes to the jewelry store, and the jeweler looks at the stone, and he's looking at the kid, and he's like, where did you find this stone? And the kid tells him, like, my father gave it to me. And he says, this stone is priceless. This is the rarest type of stone that I've seen. There is no price that you can put on this stone, right? And gives it back to the kids. The kid goes home and tells their father about the situation, right? And their father says, that is your worth in life. Depending on which environment you put yourself in, you will be valued differently by people, If you go in a certain place, people will not even be able to see your worth, and they'll be like, yeah, you're worth something, Other people will be like, yeah, you're worth a bit more, but to someone, you are priceless, right? And if you can put yourself in the right environment where people truly value your worth, now You will establish yourself for a massive success because people will truly know who you are. People will truly know what your worth is, and they will value you as you as much as you need to be valued, right? They will like judge your worth the right way, right? They will not try to decrease your value. They will not try to make you feel as if you're not good enough, right? Quite the opposite. They're going to bring awareness into your life about how precious you actually are. Even some things that you didn't know about your own self, you'll be like, wow, I was so blind to this. This is like something that I'm so good at. This is like something that makes me so precious, and I wasn't even aware of it. I was just like doing it just like that, right? But if you put yourself in the grocery store in the wrong environment, right, then people, maybe it's not intentional, but people cannot see your worth. Like, yeah, you can put products on the shelves, you're good enough, right? And you have like something so precious inside of yourself that cannot be replaced by anyone anyhow. You are irreplaceable, right? But if you're in the wrong environment, then external factors can affect the way you feel, right? Because many times we are looking for validation from other people, and it is really helpful that when other people like give us that confirmation about how valuable we are, how worthy we are. And when you are in the right environment, when people keep giving you confirmations like, yes, you're doing the right thing, keep going, like you are doing really well, right? And now you are established for massive success because you are in the right environment. You're surrounded with the right people who will push you to do even better, right? Now, the fourth tip that I have to share with you that will help you to establish yourself for massive success is to prioritize results over rewards. Now, we all want the reward, right? I truly want the reward at the end of the marathon, right? The price at the end of the road is something that will really motivate us to keep going, right? Because you want that car, because you want that girl, because you want that, I don't know, house, you want the dream life, right? And that will be your main motivator to keep pushing, right? But if you can prioritize results, if there are results, then there will be rewards. The reward becomes just a byproduct, like they just come here and there, they just fly into your life from all sides. For things that you have been doing like 5 years ago, rewards will just start flying into your life, left, right, and center. Abundance will start raining from all sides, right? Just because you were so focused on achieving results, now you are like being bombarded with rewards from every side. You just, you can't even handle them all, like, woo, so many rewards coming into your life. And all of this is happening just because your focus was set on achieving results. Because when you set your focus to achieve results in life, now you can truly be committed to the task that you're doing, right? If your mind is constantly focused on the reward, on the car, you will get the car, right? But it will take you way more work. It will drag your focus away constantly, right? And it will delay the process because when you focus on the reward, your mind becomes occupied with the reward, right? It is good to daydream. It is good to be like to have these moments where you set these big goals, where you like have these huge ambitions, right? But that shall be like one moment, and then we focus on the work, right? Why? Because we want to achieve results, right? We want to change this thing. We want to manifest this certain type of program, behavior, the guidance, whatever the path of the story. When you are fighting for results and not and you're not solely focused on the rewards, now you become your worth increases, like, because now you become capable of solving problems. You are fighting to solve a problem, to manifest a solution, right? You are working to impact a change. You're not working to make money for a new car, but you're working to achieve a certain result, right? And now once you achieve that certain result, that result brings along the car with it, you know. But when you're solely focused on the car, you can't really find a solution, the best solution, right? You can offer something, but now I want the money, like, I'm gonna build you a website because I want to earn the money, right? Because I'm a web designer, right? And now because I want the money so bad, I'm gonna push you. I'm gonna create something just so I can make it quicker, just so I can get the money, right? But if I truly focus myself on creating the best possible website that can benefit you as well, then I'm gonna create a masterpiece, right? And once I create the website, once you see the website, and you'll be like mind blown, now I open up an opportunity to also receive the money, right? And with that money, the car, who knows, whatever your end goals may be, right? The dream life, connections maybe, right, with other people. So if you prioritize results over rewards, don't work for the money, work to solve a problem, work to serve someone, work to make someone's life easier, to improve someone's business. Focus on the results, not on the reward, and you will establish yourself for a massive success. And the fifth and final tip that I have to share with you is to do good for the world, right? Now, when you build your business, when you start interacting out there in the world, it doesn't even have to be a business, right? If you are constantly projecting like negativity, or if you don't really care about people and how these things affect other people, there is like a high possibility that it reflects back negatively on you, right? And you now are being watered by your own mind, like your own thoughts are haunting you, like it's not a good feeling. But when you do good for the world, when you nurture other people, when you care about how this may also affect other people, now not only that people will start reflecting back in a really positive way towards you, but you can also sleep well at night. Like, I know, even if I don't see like an instant confirmation, I know that I've done something today that will bring me a lot of comfort in the future, that will bring me back people's respect in the future, right? That will help me to feel good, like, I know that what I'm doing is helping someone, like, I know that with this video that I'm recording, I'm helping you to establish yourself for a massive success, right? And just by me doing this, I can be proud of myself, right? When you give people a helping hand, now you can be sure that when you are in the trench, when you are struggling, right, someone will give you a helping hand, right? So project positivity onto the world. Whatever you are doing, base it on positivity. Make it your life purpose to shine bright light on the world, right? And you will see that people will start giving you back the same positivity in return, right? If you plant like peaches, right? If you plant mangoes, if you plant cherries, you're gonna harvest sweet cherries, right? You're gonna drown into juicy peaches, right? But if you plant hot peppers, guess what? You're gonna burn your tongue when those peppers grow. When you harvest them and you sit with the only meal that you have, right? But if you ever planted hot peppers, it's never too late to plant a new peach, right? To plant a new cherry tree, cherry seed, right? Can you imagine what kind of position you will be at in life once the cherry tree grows, once that peach starts to bloom, right? Can you imagine like how your life will look like when you start getting so many fruits of so many trees that you have planted? And that will be your only guidance in life. Whenever you want to do something, ask yourself, how will this affect me in the future? What kind of products what kind of fruits I will reap once this seed that I'm planting grows? And what you will understand many times is that the more positivity you project out into the world, the more blessings you will receive in the future, right? And with this, I'm gonna close off this video. Thank you for watching it and for staying with me for over 25 minutes. If you like this video, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel and hit the notifications bell so you can get notified each time I post a new video. Share this video with someone who may need to learn about the secret formula that will help them to establish themselves for massive success. And leave a comment down below with your thoughts. Tell me, like, what do you think about this? Am I right? Am I wrong? Do you agree or do you disagree? And make sure to add me on Instagram at you.micmasters. Connect with me, send me a message. And then also download my free PDF, The Ultimate Guide to Success, which is a short ebook, 30 pages long, that consists crucial information that will help you to get your game going, to start your own journey towards success, and a lot more information like the ones that you consumed in this video that will help you to establish yourself for massive success. And feel free to support what I'm doing by dropping a coin in my fortune well so I can be inspired to bless you again in the future. Other than that, have a wonderful day, and until next time, peace.